You do this shit, bro? How you do this? They might delete this motherfucker here. Shit.
Bro, you guys have an Xbox Series S?
Nigga, anyway they can send me bread. It's on there. We gonna give away Madden 23, NBA 2K23. And the rules are simple. All you gotta do is subscribe to the YouTube channel where we drop our podcast. All you gotta do is follow at the Gridiron God on Instagram and just tag 3 friends in the comments. And voila, you've entered in. You about to get a free Xbox, and you didn't even pay me nothing. And you should have been paying me something because I feel like I'm owed money. But I'm gonna stall you out this time. All right. So once again, subscribe to the Gridiron God on YouTube. Follow at the Gridiron God on Instagram and tag 3 friends. 3 friends that hopefully want Madden or 2K. All right. And if you don't tag 3 friends, you're a horrible friend, and your friends don't love you. And that's that. We about to stop at Jamba Juice because I need me a strawberry wild.
Face everything and then rise. I took some chances at life. Lucky 7 when I rolled the dice. Thanking God cause I came out alive. Overthinking, I'm trapped in my mind.
Episode 3 of the Gridiron God podcast. Cam.
Mo, aka Mo the Fly Guy.
Alright, and we back again. We are 2 weeks down of a 18-week NFL season, 17 games. But before we start, we are giving away Xbox Series S and Madden 23 and NBA 2K23. The link down in the description for the post where we tell you what you got to do. All you got to do is follow at the Gridiron God on Instagram, subscribe to the Gridiron God YouTube channel, and tag 2 friends in the Gridiron God comments, and you are entered in a chance to win this. I will be shipping this worldwide too, so you could be in front of Buckingham Palace with a queen at, all right, and you can still get this.
It's coming to you.
It's coming to you, all right. But let's get right into it. Let's start off with game 1. We're gonna be recapping some of the big moments from the for week 1 and 2 of the regular season, because I know y'all don't really care about a 20-20 tie between the Colts and the Texans. Like,
who does?
Who? I don't even know who watched that game. I promise you. I watched a few minutes. Nobody really cares. But game 1, Bills versus Rams. I will be telling you this: the Rams look horrible. Jalen Ramsey got put on that Summer Jam screen again.
Yeah. He's been getting cooked for a while now.
It's been a bad stretch for Jalen Ramsey.
Like mid last season.
I would say mid. I would definitely say the end. Like the last few games, the playoffs were bad.
Yeah, it was atrocious.
The playoffs were bad. He was looking like Eli Apple, and Eli Apple was looking like Jalen Ramsey for about 2 games. He was looking bad. And then the Super Bowl.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he got hold a little bit, but then.
Hey, if Joe Burrow would have had a little more time,
that would have been one of the greatest highlights in sports history.
Yeah.
Because Jamar Chase is running right down the sideline.
He was open.
That's crazy. But Rams, Bills, final score was 31-10 in week 1. That was the Thursday game opening on Banner Day.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, the Bills, they're the truth.
Yeah, they definitely look like the team to beat right now.
They're the truth. I did pick them to be in the Super Bowl.
You did,
Bucks, by the way.
You did.
Versus the Bucks, and they are the truth. The Bills defense is picking up from where it was last year, when they were the best pass defense in the league. One of the best scoring defenses in the league. And Stephon Diggs and Josh Allen are looking like
that connection
Peyton and Marvin Harrison.
That connection is scary, bro.
They are looking crazy, and that's just in week 1.
And Josh Allen looked like the MVP so far.
Yeah, Josh Allen is looking crazy. And then additionally, in that game is What's going on with Cam Akers? What's going on with Cam Akers?
Hey, maybe that Achilles is catching up to him, but he was messing up on a lot of pass protection.
Cam Akers fantasy owners are going through it right now.
But if you drafted him, you're casual. If you drafted him, you're casual. There's no way you draft Cam Akers in fantasy.
You can't draft him at the 4th round,
No.
5th round?
No.
What's wrong with Cam Akers fantasy?
I don't even think he's a top 20 back for real. He's cooked.
Let me look at what he did last year.
He missed all of last year because he tore his Achilles.
Not last year, but the year before that. Let me see.
He was alright.
His rookie year, he had 625 yards.
Come on. He's not that guy.
Oh, yeah, he was horrible.
So, yeah, you draft Cam Akers, you deserve to go through it right now.
Yeah, so, Cam Akers fantasy owners, they going through it. Whether it's a regular league or a PPR, it don't matter. It's not looking good for Cam Akers fantasy owners. And then, and that's just on the Rams side of the ball.
Yeah.
Aaron Donald looked good.
Of course. We don't expect nothing less.
Aaron Donald was going to be what Aaron Donald was going to be. But specifically from that game, Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs is looking like the best receiver in the league.
Definitely.
He's looking like the best receiver in the league. Him and Gabe Davis are going to be a problem.
Don't let them get Odell over there.
Him, Gabe Davis, possibly. He's on the college tour right now.
Yeah, you saw him with the Bucks.
Yeah, they said Odell's on college tours right now. He on visits. Yeah, so that was Rams Bucks. That was Bills Rams. The Bills blew them out, and I don't ever recall there ever being a moment in which I thought it was a close game.
But we could also say, the Super Bowl hangover. Usually when you win a Super Bowl, you have a slow start.
That's the difference between a lot of teams think that once you win it, it's easy to do it. No team has repeated since the Patriots in 03, 04.
But look who's on those teams, the GOAT, Tom Brady.
Before that, it was Cowboys, Emmett, Marvin, and Troy.
Yeah.
Who repeated before that? Before that was it the Giants? Did the Giants and LT repeat?
I don't think so.
They have 2 Super Bowls, but I don't know.
I don't think they were back-to-back, though.
Who went back-to-back?
Let me see.
I think the Steelers in the 70s went back-to-back.
Definitely.
Who else went back-to-back? I'm not sure if the 49ers won back-to-back. Did they win back-to-back?
The Giants did not win back-to-back.
They won, 86 and 88?
87, 91.
Oh, they beat the Bills when they the second Super Bowl in 91. They beat the Bills when he hung it wide left.
Mm-hmm. And the first in 87 they beat the Broncos.
Oh, when they had John Elway running for dear life.
Yep.
I be saying I remember those games like I was there, but I wasn't there.
They showed them classics.
Yeah, NFL, that's how I learned about football.
Yeah.
NFL Network in the offseason.
They showed them classics.
So teams don't repeat like that, and a lot of the teams in the preseason are picking the Rams to go back to the Super Bowl. But if I have to just based on history, I don't think I don't see them winning. I don't see them winning the Super Bowl. One, I don't see them getting past the Bucks. That's one, and two, I don't see them beating the Bills.
If they get there, the Bills is looking like they coming out the AFC so far. It's early in the season, but so far
it's early in the season. If they can remain healthy, and Tremaine Edmonds doesn't try to kill another one of his teammates,
bro.
Yeah, if the Bills remain healthy, I definitely see the Bills coming out of the AFC, because that was a statement game. Now, one thing that the Rams can hang their hat on is they lost big to the Bills. It was 31-10.
Yeah.
I remember, and I do remember vividly. In 2001, the Patriots won the Super Bowl, and Lawyer Malloy was on that Patriots team. Lawyer Malloy gets replaced, and they send him to the Bills. The Bills beat the Patriots, the defending champions, 31-0. I think the last game of the season, the Patriots beat the Bills 31-0. So if they have history on their side as far as them being able to shake off open and lost.
Yeah.
But I think the Bills are going to be a tough out for any team.
Yeah. But championship hangover is real.
The only thing is, football's any given Sunday. If it was the best out of 3, then we'd have a different discussion. But shoot, it's any given Sunday. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
But the Eagles and the Lions in Week 1, I'm not gonna lie, the Lions look pretty good.
Yeah.
Even in a loss, they look really good.
Aiden Hutchinson looked crazy.
Aiden Hutchinson is looking good. Jared Goff is looking good.
And Swift is always doing his thing.
Yeah, and I think the Lions have a really, really good coaching staff over there.
Yeah.
And what's old boy name? The head coach name?
When I was watching Hard Knocks, I was all like, if I was a player, I want to play for him.
Yeah, they Dan Campbell.
Yeah. He was a tight end in the league.
Yeah, Dan Campbell is rallying the troops.
Yeah. And you could tell they love him too.
They love him. They believe in him, and especially since he's a former player. People love former players because they relate to him. That's a player coach. Yeah. And you love to play for a player coach. Everybody who plays with Bill Belichick does well, but it's been plenty of people that don't they wouldn't say that they like him. Usually, it's the player coaches that get all the love. So they rallying behind Dan Campbell. But that Lions-Eagles game, the Eagles look great. Yeah. The Eagles look great. AJ Brown looked amazing.
Jalen Hurts is doing his thing.
Jalen Hurts looked amazing in game 1. The Russian attack looked crazy.
We got to talk about Darius Slay.
Darius Slay, we gonna get to that. Darius Slay is looking good this season too. The 49ers got upset by the Bears in Week 1. I don't know if that's as big as an upset as many people may think, because this is not the 49ers team from last year. 1, George Kittle isn't playing, and 2, they got not a rookie quarterback, but they got Trey Lance, who in college, I think I played more college football than Trey Lance, and I didn't even make a team.
But if you know football, like, you know he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready, bro. He wasn't ready.
They had Justin Fields feeling real good. Like, I don't think the 49ers losing to the Bears was as big as an upset as it was, but I think the 49ers are headed in the right direction now that they have a quarterback change. Yeah. The Steelers and the Bengals. I think Joe Burrow needs to go to wherever his closest police station is and file a police report. The Steelers assaulted him. All right? The Steelers assaulted him early and often.
One thing about the Steelers, that defense is always going to be great.
Yeah, T.J. Watt, prior to that pectoral injury, was looking every bit of the defensive player he was, defensive player of the year he was last year.
Minka
Fitzpatrick is looking crazy. Joe Burrow had how many turnovers? 4?
Yeah.
And I don't know how they even lost by just 3.
This is a Joe Burrow fan right here.
I'm a Joe Burrow fan. I'm a Joe Burrow believer. But it don't matter how much I believe or anybody else is a fan of Joe Burrow. If they don't protect this man, he's not living until he's 30.
Listen, I've been telling y'all this for a while. Don't believe what the Bengals had last season. That was a fluke. Joe Burrow is mid. He's not a top 10 quarterback. He might be 15, 16. No, he's mid.
Who better, Joe Burrow
and
or Mac Jones?
And he's getting exposed right now. I'm taking Mac Jones. Joe Burrow's mid. I've been telling y'all that, but now y'all seeing it for yourselves.
Oh, wait, Joe Burrow not top 10?
No, man. He's not top 10. Do he look like top 10 to you? Do he look top 10?
What about what he did to the Ravens last year?
What did I say? How many players we had on IR? We had like 30 players on IR.
Joe Burrow got top 10?
If you couldn't cook last year's Ravens defense, well, shit, they cooking this year's. I can't even.
They cooking all. Bro, this is not Ed Reed. Yeah. They not coming out that tunnel.
But last year, if you didn't cook that defense, you didn't deserve to be a starting quarterback in the league. That defense was atrocious. You can take it away here.
Yo, I believe in Joe Burrow, but Joe Burrow has to get protection. Everybody knows the game is won. The NFL games are won and lost in the trenches. If you don't have a good offensive line, you can't win nothing.
All I hear is excuses. Where was the excuses for Lamar last year? The O-line was just as bad.
Bruh, the O-line was not just as bad.
But we not going to hear that.
The O-line was not just as bad. Joe Burrow, somebody got it out for Joe Burrow.
He's mid.
I don't think he's mid, but I just think he needs a little bit more protection.
He's mid.
The Browns and the Panthers. Baker Mayfield looked horrible in the first half. I'm not gonna lie. In the fourth quarter, he had a perfect pass rate.
Yeah,
he did 158.3.
He was cooking. He was cooking.
In the fourth quarter, he was cooking. But
that connection with Robbie Anderson in the fourth quarter was kind of
he looks good in the fourth quarter. But I think this was a product. I think it was only close because the Panthers were playing Jacoby Brissett. And I love don't get me wrong, I love Jacoby Brissett. I love all the former Patriots. They get a lot of love from me.
He's a solid game manager.
He's a solid game manager, but you if you're Baker Mayfield and you got Christian McCaffrey, you got Robbie Anderson, and you can't lose the game. You can't lose that game.
No,
you can't lose that game. And especially because I know he wanted to win that game bad. You played against the former team. No matter what no player says, they want to beat their former team.
And the way they was treating you too.
Especially if they left them like that.
Yeah,
you want to beat the former team. So
they did Baker dirty. So I expected Baker to go crazy.
Yeah, but Baker, he started off a little rusty, but it's a new team, so it's a new team. And on top of that, he got to the team late.
Yeah, he did.
He wasn't on the team in March when OTAs.
That's true.
Was happening. So I mean,
Baker
got to the team.
Which is why I don't see how. Well, Sam Darnold got hurt.
I got a hot take. Sam Darnold has top 10 talent.
Come on.
I promise you, he do. Sam Darnold has been put in the worst situations.
I don't want to hear that.
You gonna win with the Jets?
I don't want to hear.
You gonna win with the Jets?
If you really like that,
what's Lamar Jackson?
Listen,
what's Lamar Jackson record on the Jets last year? Not this year. Last year.
You put Lamar on the Jets, they're Super Bowl contender.
Lamar Jackson on the Jets?
Super Bowl contender.
What's the difference between the Jets and the Ravens? What they have right now? Who's Lamar throwing to in New York?
Corey Davis.
That's your number one? Corey Davis? So you gonna take Corey Davis over Mark Andrews?
Who else is over there?
Exactly. That's your problem. You can't name nobody. Chill on Joe Burrow. Chill on Baker. Just needed a little time. But I mean, nobody would have won with that Jets team. Nobody would have won with that Jets team, bro. The Jets are setting you up for failure. It's no reason I wouldn't be a market like New York. Like the New York Jets. You get to play in New York City, bro. One of the biggest mid-game markets in the entire world. And I'm not going over the salary cap every year.
When USC quarterbacks come to the league, what happens?
Relax. Stall them out. Okay, because Carson Palmer could have been him.
Carson Palmer?
Solid.
He's solid.
Carson Palmer was solid.
He's solid. But other than Carson...
I'm not going to lie. USC quarterbacks out of history is breaking my heart because Matt Leinart is garbage. Mark Sanchez is Mark Sanchez. John David Booty is Booty.
So, did you really expect him to ball out?
I expected Sam Darnold was different, man.
Bro, I bet you say this with all the USC quarterbacks. I'm
not gonna lie, but bro, see the hindsight is 2020, so everybody knows that Mark Sanchez wasn't a great quarterback. But when Mark Sanchez came out of USC, he was the truth. He was the truth.
He went to 2 FC championships.
Bro, he was the truth. Bro had 40 touchdowns and 40 picks. Like, come on now. All right, like
looking real Jameis.
Bro, the defense was godly in New York. Okay, Rex Ryan was drawing up a fantastic scheme.
It was.
All right, and they had Reedus, bro. Like, come on now.
Antonio Cromartie.
Another game we can talk about from Week 1 is the Packers and the Vikings. What is wrong with Week 1 Aaron Rodgers? Like, does he ever do well?
Week 1,
Week 1 Aaron Rodgers, these last 2 seasons have been looking horrible.
Yeah, he always looked mid week 1. But, Aaron Rodgers is always going to turn it around. But I don't think that Packers team is any good, honestly.
I think they're missing Devontae a lot.
Definitely. That's why they're trying to get Odell.
Yeah, I think they're missing Devontae a lot. But does Odell, after playing in L.A., want to play in Green Bay? Wisconsin?
Well, shit.
Name 2 cities in Wisconsin. Come on, brother.
Hey, but Odell seemed like he's like...
Is Milwaukee in Wisconsin?
Yeah.
Milwaukee and Green Bay. The Bucks and the Packers. That's all I got. Bro, after playing at L.A., I don't think Odell want to go over there and play in Green Bay. It's cold.
He's going to New York.
He's going to need the sleeves every game. He gonna be dripped out in meat coats.
But look who's throwing him the ball though. Look who's gonna be throwing him the ball though.
Bruh, after you get that ring, bruh, it's all about piling them stats up down. It's time to make a Hall of Fame bid.
Matt Stafford don't look that good either.
Matt Stafford is looking bad actually.
Yeah. But that elbow injury could be a lot to do with it. Because it's his throwing arm, right?
Yeah. But it's tough because you want your quarterback to be tough, but you also want him to be healthy. But the Chiefs dominated the Cardinals. I don't think the Cardinals are so overrated.
They're not good.
Yeah, they're not good, and I feel for AJ Green. I feel for him because he was one of my favorite receivers growing up.
Yeah,
and he spent his time getting passes from Andy Dalton and never winning a playoff game, and then he goes to Kyler Murray and play more Call of Duty and didn't be in his playbook.
You think Kyler Murray top 10?
Nah.
Thank you. I was hoping you'd say that.
No. In fact,
because you wasn't saying that last season.
I wasn't saying that last season because I like Kyler Murray, but I think his study habits getting public is troubling.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing that quarterbacks. The thing about quarterbacks are everybody can do the same thing pretty much.
Yeah.
Everybody can do the same thing. If you're a pocket passer, all pocket passers have the same qualities pretty much. Some pocket passers have a stronger arm, some don't, but when you're a dual threat quarterback, you guys can all do the same thing. What separates good quarterbacks from great quarterbacks is the mental fortitude. How fast can you read a defense? Tom Brady is average on literally everything that's measurable as far as arm strength, speed. He's horrible.
Yeah.
But every physical attribute that you can manage, that you can measure, Tom Brady is average.
He got this
But
stuff.
Tom Brady has the mental fortitude. There's it's been 22 seasons. There's not a defense that he hasn't seen.
Exactly.
On top of that, his preparation is insane.
Mm-hmm.
And he learned from Drew Bledsoe, $100 million quarterback, and Bill Belichick, one of the greatest defensive minds of all time. So when you learn from somebody who's so defensive oriented, you already know what the defense want to do because he's healthy.
And that's what he came into.
Yeah, and that's what he came into. And his last conversation, he beat Alabama in the bowl game. So I mean,
Brady's like that.
So the mental fortitude is what separates. And when your quarterback, when they talk about he's not motivated and all of this stuff, when your quarterback doesn't have the mental fortitude to succeed in games, that might be Kyler Murray's problem. Because one thing I don't hear about Lamar Jackson is his dedication.
Exactly.
A lot of people say Lamar Jackson is dedicated to win a game.
Facts.
The first thing he said after he got drafted, they're going to get a Super Bowl out of me.
And I believe it.
Bruh, so...
and I believe it.
So, bruh, the Cardinals got a problem. They might, oh my God, especially after they gave all that money, they might have a quarterback problem.
No, we did.
Raiders-Chargers. The Raiders looked not good.
Very mid.
And they still managed to only lose by 6, which is crazy because I feel like Justin Herbert makes a lot of good plays, but he makes the bad plays in the worst time.
If Derek Carr plays decent, the Raiders win that game.
Yeah. Devontae Adams once again looked like the best receiver in the league to me. I don't get me wrong. Cooper Kupp has the stats that show it, but
nobody's taking Cooper Kupp over Tay.
Devontae Adams he's everything that contract says he's worth.
Yeah, definitely.
Khalil Mack looked amazing in game 1. Khalil Mack looked amazing in game 1.
That Charger defense has potential. The
Charger defense is looking crazy, and Derwin James was everywhere. He was in the secondary. He was in the backfield. He was guarding receiver. Derwin James is the best safety in the league.
Definitely.
He's the best safety in the league. I hope he can put it together and keep it healthy.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to see him end up like Bob Sanders. But Derwin James is the best receiver in the league. I mean, he's best safety in the league.
I think when healthy, he's a top 10 player.
Yeah, he's arguably top 10 to 15. When he's healthy, Derwin James is him. Bucks, Cowboys. Cowboys did exactly what I thought the Cowboys was going to do.
Yeah,
I'm not going to lie. If the Cowboys lost 19-3, they lost by 16 points. That's a good day in the office. Look, I'm telling you right now, the Cowboys, I've lost all faith and hope in them. All right, I was born in 1995. I was born 10 months after the Cowboys won their last Super Bowl.
You think they got it better with Cooper Rush than Dak?
Oh no.
You don't think Dak is finished?
Nah, but that ain't the problem with the Cowboys. The Cowboys, I was born in 1995, 10 months after they won their last Super Bowl. There have been 3 times in my life where I thought the Cowboys could have been cool. When they had T.O. and they went 13-3, they lost in the divisional to the Giants.
Yeah.
Was that Dak and Zeke's rookie season?
When they lost to the Packers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Dez caught a game.
That he did catch it.
The Dez caught a game because that was with Romo, right?
No, that's Dak.
No, that's Romo.
Is it Romo?
That's Romo. The Dez caught a game and the rookie season, and Dak and Zeke's rookie season. Those are the only 3 times in which I'm like, yo, the Cowboys could be something. And every one of them times they looked horrible. They blew it.
Jerry got to sell the team.
The year was in 2007. That was the year. The year that the Patriots lost to the Giants in the Super Bowl. That was and going into that playoff, I still remember. Going into that playoffs, I had the Patriots Cowboys in the Super Bowl, which would have been crazy.
What's the problem with the Cowboys?
It's not the players, I'll tell you that. It's everything else but the players.
You think
Jerry Jones is the problem. Jerry Jones is the problem.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, because in the last 10 years, I think the Cowboys leading Pro Bowlers.
Yeah.
They have talent at every skill level.
Especially usually at O-line.
Say what you want about Trayvon Diggs. An All-Pro is an All-Pro. So they got an All-Pro cornerback. they had a solid cornerback in Byron Jones, but they got an All-Pro cornerback. They got CeeDee Lamb, who was built. People are trying to convince me that he's a top 10 or 15.
He has potential, but the drop passes be killing. The drop catches be.
Let's talk about last year. They had Trayvon Diggs. They had CeeDee Lamb. They had Amari Cooper, Zeke, Dak, solid offensive line.
Tony Pollard,
defensive rookie of the year, and Michael Parsons, who was also second in defensive player of the year voting. DeMarcus Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
They have talent at every single position. There's no reason the Cowboys shouldn't have 5 to 8 Pro Bowlers per year.
Talent is never the issue.
It's never the issue. They have horrible coaching. Mike McCarthy got a Super Bowl off of Aaron Rodgers.
He's a terrible coach.
They have somebody in Jerry Jones who thinks he's Bill Belichick when he's not.
No.
Jerry Jones has to give up his general manager position.
Yeah.
He has to give it up. And he has to stop overseeing on coaching the way he does, because I think Jerry Jones is putting his input on coaching way too much, and he likes the attention too much. What owner do you know? First of all, can you name 5 owners? Not by first name off the top of your head.
No.
Jerry Jones is in the cameras too much, bro. The Patriots have won 6 Super Bowls in the last 20 years, and you have never seen a Rob Kraft interview.
Hey, shout out to Kraft.
Have you ever seen him in an interview? Bro, Jerry Jones got a radio show after every win. After every week, he got a radio show. He has his own media time. Owners don't do that, bro. He loves the spotlight too much. On top of that, first of all, I think his son knows more about football than he does. But he has to give up that general manager position, and he has to let the coaches coach.
Okay, well, what if this change happened? They get Mike McCartney out of there, and they bring in Sean Payton.
Sean Payton is not going to coach the Cowboys.
I don't know.
No, he's not going to coach the Cowboys.
I don't know,
because Sean Payton is going to run his ship like Sean Payton wants to run it.
But I think that's the one coach Jerry will let him.
All right, so look, if Sean Payton comes to the Cowboys and Jerry Jones lets him run his ship the way Sean Payton wants to run it, I think the Cowboys the Cowboys they honestly have a contending team.
Yeah, but Sean Payton is the only coach I think he would allow to do his own thing.
They honestly have a contending team, but I don't see them. I don't think they really like Mike McCarthy.
Nah.
So the problem with the Cowboys, it's never been the players or the talent. Regardless of what people say, the Cowboys are one of the most hated, but they're also one of the most loved franchises. You know how many players grew up being Cowboys fans that actually want to play for the Cowboys?
But I think
Von Miller wanted to go to the Cowboys. They couldn't pay him enough. Bobby Wagner wanted to go to the Cowboys. They couldn't pay. They decided they didn't want to pay him.
Yeah.
Imagine how different that team would look with Michael Parsons, Bobby Wagner, and Von Miller. That would look crazy, and they would still come up short because they got Jerry Jones.
It'd be amazing on Madden.
They would look crazy on Madden. they be the 2K13 Knicks. Right? That team was crazy.
Hey, Melo and Amari.
Melo, Amari, Raymond Felton, J.R. Smith. That team was crazy. Amon Shepard. That team was crazy.
Especially when they got Bargnani.
Bro.
Remember Bargnani?
Andrea Bargnani. His jump shot about this high off the ground.
But hey, it's in there.
Bruh. The Cowboys team, I think they have everything going for them except upper management and coaching. So I expect another year of failure for them.
Yeah.
I expect next year. I expect another year of failure for them, and I expect Michael Parsons to be gone by year 5, 6.
Nah, Jerry gonna pay him.
Anybody's gonna pay Michael Parsons.
Yeah, but I think he like it in Dallas though.
I got a 100 ball in my wallet. I'd give all of this to Michael Parsons if he came to the Patriots right now. Anybody's gonna pay Michael Parsons, bro. Getting paid, if the NFL got rid of the salary cap, then we would have the Cowboys would be a legitimate problem if the NFL got rid of the salary cap. If this was like baseball, because Jerry Jones has been quoted many times saying, "I will write any check to win a Super Bowl,"
and then still come up short. You want to know why? Because who running the show?
Because Jerry Jones, bro. That's the problem with the Cowboys. So, once again, I expect another year of BS from them. I expect Cowboys fans everywhere to be disappointed once again. And it's going to be the same thing.
Yeah.
Broncos, Seahawks. Geno Smith looked like Joe Montana.
We're gonna keep it real. It was a mid-off. It was a mid-off.
None of them making the playoffs?
No. I don't believe in the Broncos. I don't believe in Russell Wilson. We all know the Seahawks are terrible, but they was up for that game because Russell Wilson coming back.
They was for sure up for that game.
Because Russell Wilson back at the crib.
They was ready.
12th man was ready.
They was ready. I'm not going to lie. The Seahawks stood up for that game.
But we all know they're terrible.
But here's the thing. And I touched it on this when I posted it. That Lamar Jackson clip. I only got that because I saw you like it on Twitter.
Yeah.
I saw you like it on Twitter.
Because I was surprised. I ain't going to hold you.
That Lamar Jackson clip. And it's crazy because I posted that same clip. Not the same clip, but I posted a different version of it because Lamar Jackson has a history of doing that.
Yeah.
I posted a clip last year where John Harbaugh was like, he was like, yo, just get a few yards and, get on the ground.
He was like, do you want to go for it?
Lamar was like, no, I'm a scorer. And he was like, okay, do that.
Yeah.
Bruh.
You gotta trust your quarterback, man.
Russell Wilson is in the beginning of a $240 million contract.
He just got that bag.
They are paying you like you are one of the best quarterbacks in the league. A quarterback's job is to make tough decisions.
Yeah.
An elite quarterback's job is to make tough decisions in critical situations in hostile environments.
He should have just said, I'm staying on the field.
Russell Wilson is getting paid $240 million over 5-6 years. So your job is to make tough decisions in critical situations in hostile environments. You're playing in Seattle. They are notoriously one of the loudest crowds in the league. He knows that better than anybody.
Yeah.
He knows that better than anybody. When you're getting paid that much as a quarterback, there is no way that you're going to attempt a 64-yard field goal, which has been made, less than 20% of the time?
You're only doing that if you have Justin Tucker.
I'm not going to lie. You got Justin.
Yeah.
Bruh, the list of kickers is so short.
Yeah.
It's so short. There is no. Why would you not trust your quarterback who's making $40 million a year to go out there and convert a 4th and 5?
Hey, you want to know what got me though? They call timeout. He kick it anyway. He misses it.
Bro.
So shouldn't that tell you?
Bro, that should tell you. On that Manning cast, because I was watching the Manning cast, Shannon Sharp was on at the time.
He was hurt.
It was Shannon, Eli, and Peyton.
Yeah.
Peyton Manning made the timeout signal 62 times. He called a timeout 62 times in the time that they let the clock run off. That is one of the worst coaching jobs I've ever seen. This is why they got to start playing Madden, because Madden wouldn't even let you do it. Man, bro, when you got the timeouts on auto, Madden called a timeout automatically. Yeah. They said, "Look here, brother, let's get back in the booth. You want to play ass Madden? Yeah. All right? Come on now,
nah,
bro. Oh my lord, that was one of the most aggravating sequences I've ever seen, ever.
Yeah.
There is no. I'm letting you know right now, they would have let Mac Jones do that, and he's on the rookie deal.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson wouldn't even looked at the sideline.
Nah.
Like
We know what time it is.
I don't get it, bro. Like that was one of the most aggravating stretches of play I've ever seen.
You want to know why? And the coach know. Russell Wilson not that guy.
You gotta trust your quarterback, bro.
But yeah, when you getting the bag, he getting.
When you getting paid like that,
Yeah.
Because there's no other reason you paying him for that moment right there.
Yeah.
So like that, when you get in a bag like that, you have to trust you have to trust your quarterback.
If you was gonna do that, you should have just kept Drew Lock.
Come on now,
Save your money,
bro. You could have saved $200 million. All right, the parking would have been great. Bro, let me say something. And Russell Wilson got the stadium a little packed. When Drew Lock starting, boy, let me say something. When Chuck said you could park right by the stadium. You can park right by the stadium. They got jalapenos and the nachos now in Denver.
Kraft singles.
Bruh, oh my lord.
Kraft singles on the nachos.
Come on now. They had pickles on instead of jalapenos, man. Come on now. So that was week 1. Week 2 started off with Chargers at Chiefs on Thursday. The Chiefs, they got by, but the Chargers
kind of threw that game away.
The Chargers threw the game away.
After that pick six, you know, it was pretty much
after the pick six, it was pretty much up. But I literally thought that 98% of the game, the Chargers played better. Actually, I thought they played better, probably the whole game.
Because they was moving.
They were moving the ball, but they just couldn't. They couldn't finish it off.
Yeah.
And I love Justin Herbert. I think he's top 10 in the league, and I think in about 2 or 3 years he'd be the 3rd or 4th best quarterback. Maybe he could have a case for number 1. But if he wants to truly be the best quarterback in the league, he has to get rid of making bad plays at bad times.
But I think he's top 5, top 6.
I think he definitely that throw where he had cracked rib cartilage and still got him the throw that got him in the 10.
That was nasty.
Was crazy.
That was nasty.
And he did on cracked ribs.
Yeah.
So I think Justin Herbert, he's him, but he's got to make smarter decisions. Because old boy was trying to call for time. Gerald Everett, he was trying to call for time and get out the game because he was gassed.
Yeah.
As the quarterback, you have to recognize.
Yeah, you gotta see that.
You have to see that in your receiver. So.
But you could tell Justin Herbert got that dog in him.
Yeah. What's the next game?
But it's his 2nd year in the league, right? Or
Justin Herbert, third. This is his third year.
Third.
This is his 3rd year. He looked good all 3 years, by the way. But yeah, Justin Herbert.
I forget him and Joe Burrow same drive.
Yeah, they're the young. It's a lot of good young quarterbacks in. It's a lot of bad young quarterbacks, but Justin Herbert is going to be the future. But he has to make better decisions.
He's still young.
Yeah, he's still young though, and I'm gonna give it to him. That's why I'm trying my best not to hate on the young quarterbacks because I always use the example Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning, he still has the rookie record for receptions. And he turned out to be one of the greatest, the greatest regular season quarterback ever.
Hey, you seen Josh Allen his first few years?
Oh my lord, Josh Allen got a lot of hate.
He was looking like Tannehill.
He got a lot of hate, but Josh Allen then turned it around. Yeah. So I'm trying my best not to hate on the quarterbacks. The Colts are horrible. That's all I'm gonna say about them.
Is Matt Ryan washed?
Yeah. The thing about Matt Ryan is I've always felt like he's been a victim of like bad times. So like Matt Ryan has not always been as bad as like his records say. He just hasn't been in the best situations.
That MVP year was crazy.
No, the MVP year was crazy, and it was a crazy example of efficiency. Him and Kyle Shanahan had him on a. They was here with it.
Yeah.
They was here with it. He would, and on top of that, he was what 12, 13, 14 years in. So he was literally a coach on the field. Matt Ryan, one of the first quarterbacks I've seen his whole career. I was watching Matt Ryan at Boston College. I don't know why. I have no idea why. Still to this day, I was watching Boston College game. They were saying Matt Ryan cold. I said cool. I said he looked cool. He looked cool to me, bro. I have no idea. I was watching Boston College games, and then he got drafted. I'm like, that's Matt Ryan. Yeah. Boston College, man. That's cool.
You know who else was in that draft?
Who was in that draft? That was what, 07? 08? That was 08.
Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco was in that draft. Joe Flacco, the greatest playoff quarterback of all time.
Hey,
It's Tom Brady and it's Joe.
11 tubs and no picks.
No picks, and he wasn't checking down nothing.
No, he wasn't
checking down nothing.
He wasn't.
Bro, yeah, he probably got the greatest playoff run ever.
Yeah.
He almost got Josh Allen almost overtook him last year, but he got the greatest playoff run ever. How did the Browns lose that game? You have 2 touchdowns. You got 90 seconds left. And I don't want to hear it. We're not blaming it on Nick Chubb. We're not blaming it on Nick Chubb. We're not blaming it on Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb should not have taken that knee.
Nah.
No. You up 2 scores. It's 90 seconds left. You got to find a way to finish that game because Nick Chubb don't play defense.
Nah.
So
Joe Flacco got hot.
And Joe Flacco did get hot. I'm not gonna lie. He torched the Browns. Which he's been doing his whole career.
That looked like playoff Flacco.
Yeah, he torched the Browns. I'm gonna let you take this one away. You already know.
That Dolphin-Raven game,
Dolphins and
huh?
Ravens. How do y'all lose that game? Y'all was up 30 to 15? What was the score entering the fourth quarter?
We were up 35-14.
35-14 entering the fourth quarter.
Lamar Jackson has that 79 rushing TD in the third quarter.
79.
That should have sealed it.
That should have sealed it. Y'all up 35-14. That's what, 3 scores?
Mm-hmm. You up 21.
You up 21. And Matt, if this was Madden, you gotta
Game
pass
is
the
over.
sticks up.
Yeah.
You gotta pass the sticks up. What happened?
Fourth quarter, Tua looked like Dan Marino.
Kevin Durant said they was running 4 verticals the whole play.
Who? Tyreek and Waddle?
They said Waddle.
Bruh.
They just sent them on go routes.
Come on now.
Bruh.
And you got Jalen Armour Davis. You can't put him on Reek.
So
You got a rookie on him, bro.
So with a performance like that.
And there was a lot of miscommunication with the safeties. Kyle Hamilton looked atrocious. I think we probably messed up in the draft.
I remember what you said. I remember what you said. You said he was the truth.
It's hurting right now. But it's only week 2. So I'm not going to. No, that was a bad loss, but I'm not going to.
Lamar Jackson looks amazing. That's one of the best games
He can't play no better than that.
That's one of the best games he's ever had.
Defense let him down.
In a loss, I'm signing that contract. I'm blank check.
What you think they should give him?
I'm not going to do nowhere there. But the Mahomes deal is an outlier. That 10-year, $500 million deal, that's an outlier. So I don't even consider Mahomes. But I would probably give Lamar like a 4-year deal. The only reason I'm not doing 5 is because he runs.
Come on,
and
man. Saw that arm. You saw the arm.
He gonna keep running.
I need L-Jack. I need him. I need Lamar at 5-year, 260, fully guaranteed.
I can't fully guarantee.
I got to fully guarantee.
I cannot give a mobile quarterback fully guaranteed.
That's where the game is going. Everybody gonna be mobile.
Bro, but who's winning these Super Bowls? Matt Stafford is the defending champion. Before that, Tom Brady. Who won the Super Bowl before that?
Mahomes not mobile.
Mahomes is not mobile.
What he wants to.
What he wants to be, but
Russell Wilson not mobile. He got a Super Bowl on him.
That is Cam Chancellor's.
That was more the lead.
That is Cam Chancellor's and Richard Sherman's Super Bowl.
Yeah, that is Russell Wilson also.
Who won the Super Bowl? So let's run him down. Let's run him down. In 2010, who won the Super Bowl? Ben Roethlisberger, right?
Was that against
the Cardinals?
Yeah.
2011 was Aaron Rodgers. Then it was Eli Manning. Then it was Joe Flacco.
Yeah, Joe Flacco.
Then it was.
Was it Eli?
Was that Peyton?
With the Broncos, it was Peyton.
No.
No,
it was Russell.
Because they blew out Peyton.
It was Russell. They blew out Peyton.
Yeah.
And then it was Tom. And then it was.
Y'all should not have got that one.
And then it was.
Y'all shouldn't have got that one.
Over the Seahawks? As a Patriots fan, I'll tell you this. My most exciting win ever is not the 28-3. It's not that one. It's not the one we beat the Rams. It's Super Bowl 49. We beat the Seahawks.
No.
It ain't been all flowers and fairies like y'all think it is being a Patriots fan.
Mostly it is.
That 10-year stretch where we didn't win the Super Bowl from 05 to 2015, That was painful. People telling me Tom Brady can't do this. People telling me Tom Brady ain't this, Tom Brady ain't that. Chief Keef ain't this, Chief Keef ain't that. They were saying all type of crazy stuff. So when we won that first one after 10 years, I was feeling great. After the Seahawks and the Patriots, who was the next year? Then it was Peyton. Super Bowl 50.
Oh, when
Super Bowl 50 was Peyton.
They beat the Panthers.
When they beat the Panthers. That's another non-mobile quarterback. Then the next one was Brady. And Super Bowl 51. Then it was Nick Foles.
Definitely not mobile.
We ain't named a mobile quarterback but Russell Wilson.
And then Tom Brady won it again.
Tom Brady wins it again. No. After Nick Foles, it was Mahomes.
No, it was Brady.
No.
They beat the Rams. Y'all beat the Rams.
Oh, we beat the Rams. But it was, because we went 3 straight.
What was it, like 10-3? That's
Yeah.
who it was like.
13-3.
It was a nasty
13-3.
Super Bowl.
Brock caught a touchdown.
Yeah.
Caught the ball on the 2-yard line in the game, and then Sony Michel ran it in.
Jared Goff could not move that ball.
He couldn't move the ball. They said when Jared Goff was on the field, Sean McVay was in his ear like when Patrick was trying to teach SpongeBob how to drive. Do you read? It's not a mobile quarterbacks have not got it done at least consistently.
But we acting like Lamar isn't passing the ball.
And is Josh Allen mobile?
Yes, he is.
Okay, so that he might be the first one to be where you be like, yo, he won this game. Because that wasn't a Russell Wilson game. Come on now.
No, it wasn't.
Come on now.
You know how I feel about Russ.
Yeah, the Ravens and Dolphins. Y'all had 2 out there looking great. 6 touchdowns.
If he looked like Dan Marino, Mac Jones might look like. No, we got the Bills next week. So if he looked like Dan Marino, look.
I'm not gonna lie. What if y'all start off 1-3?
Look. If Tua looked like Dan Marino, they might just give Josh Allen the
What does
gold
life
jacket.
look like in Baltimore if the Ravens are 1-3?
I don't even want to think about that. It'll be tough.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I had the Ravens being fairly competitive, especially because I thought people would come back from injuries, but the injury bug hit them again. So, when is J.K. coming back?
He was supposed to play Sunday, but he might play this week against Shaw.
When is Peters?
His first game was on Sunday.
All right, so
that Kyle Fuller injury hurt.
Yeah, Kyle Fuller, and he's going for the season, right?
Yeah, towards ACL.
So it's not looking good for the Ravens the next few weeks. I'm not gonna lie to you.
And
Y'all
Lamar
might be able to squeeze past the
man.
Patriots, but the Bills.
We're gonna beat the Bills. As long as I got number 8. It
It don't matter.
And Lamar, I trust.
It don't matter.
It do matter.
It don't matter.
I got that
Let me tell you
man,
why.
Superman.
Let me tell you why. Lamar Jackson just proved he can have the greatest game in his career and lose.
But look, I don't think.
Guess what?
I don't.
You keep saying as long as I got number 8.
As long as I got number 8, I'm smooth. I ain't worried about nothing.
You forgetting the silent and after that. You also had Marlon Humphrey.
I don't think the defense is gonna play as bad.
This ain't basketball, brother. Lamar Jackson can't go back and guard your best man.
I don't think our defense is gonna look as bad as it did Sunday in the second half. In the first half, our defense looked amazing. I don't know what happened in the second
quote
half.
Sue Surf, it better be. It better be. It better look good.
We're gonna be all right.
It better look good, all right? Because the Ravens defenses looked anemic. Okay.
Yeah. It has.
It looked horrible.
It has. We need help in that pass rushing. We need help with the pass rush. Hopefully, we get Jason Pierre-Paul.
Yeah.
He worked out for them today, so hopefully that would be an amazing addition.
Definitely. Bucks finally get a regular season win over the Saints.
Finally
get a regular season win over the Saints, and it was ugly. It was very ugly. I don't know what they got going on over there in New Orleans that make Tom Brady look so pedestrian every time they play, but it looked horrible. But Mike Evans suspended 1 game for going over there and defending his quarterback. He got real beef with Lattimore.
Him and Lattimore got beef.
Him and Marshall Lattimore got real beef. Like,
yeah.
I really think they don't like each other, which I don't mind. They cornerbacks and receivers. They ain't supposed to like each other.
But when Jameis Winston is your starting quarterback,
But
you expect him to
I think that's
throw
what Devin
the
White
ball.
said. I think Devin White said, he was going to give it to us.
Yeah.
I knew
he played with us.
He played. He said, I knew he was going to give it to us. He was going to give it to us.
He said, what did he throw, 30 interceptions?
He He knew they all you, bruh. I remember Ryan Clark said one time, he was like, bro, when we played the Giants, the defensive coordinator said, or somebody on the defensive coaching staff said, look, all you got to do is run straight, and Eli Manning is going to hit you right in your helmet. Bruh, that's how it is with Jameis Winston, bruh. Eventually, one time, he going to hit you right in your face mask, and all you got to do is catch it.
Yeah.
Bruh, so I don't have a problem with Mike Evans getting suspended for defending his quarterback. As he told the ref, that's Tom Brady. What do you expect me to do?
Yeah. You got to have your teammates back.
You got to have, especially the quarterback.
And it pays off in the long run.
Especially the quarterback. There isn't a quarterback in the league that I ever expect to be in the middle of a fight. He shouldn't be.
No.
Every player has to have the quarterback's back. That's the leader of your team.
He did Mike Evans did appeal the suspension today,
Yeah,
so we're gonna see what they say.
They waiting.
Yeah, we're gonna see what they say.
He got a history of this with Marshawn, so I don't think they're gonna overturn the suspension.
I hope they do.
Yeah, I hope they do, but bruh, that's crazy because the dude who handled the suspension, John Runyon, his son playing on the Packers.
And then the Bucks got the Packers
next week. That's crazy.
Hey,
that sound like
Mike.
That sound like a conflict of interest to me.
Hey, Mike, just get ready for week 4,
bro. Yeah, it looked like you gonna have to box him up for next week.
Yeah.
We got the Falcons rebounded against the Rams. Nobody cares. I mean, the Rams rebounded against the Falcons. Nobody cares about a Rams-Falcons game.
I didn't like the fact, Jalen Ramsey game-winning pick. Looking at the camera, I'm him.
No.
Come on now.
Hate on him.
I'm not hating on Jalen, but you've been looking terrible, bro.
Look.
You had one play, now you turning up saying you him. You're not him.
I'm for anything that helps you get your swagger back. If you gotta go over there and D up my 72-year-old grandma, but you locked her up, but that makes you play better for the rest of the year, then so be it.
You want to know the perfect comparison for Jalen Ramsey? He's in another sport, but you want to know the perfect comparison?
Who?
Russell Westbrook.
You're doing too much.
Russell Westbrook would go 3 for 15, but when he make that 4th field goal, he turn it up. He, rocking the baby. So that, Jalen Ramsey give me the same vibe. You feel me?
Jalen Ramsey is a Super Bowl champion.
He almost gave it away. So what we really saying?
Bruh, he did almost get that away.
And he was getting cooked all game.
This Cardinals-Raiders game was crazy.
Yeah.
Cardinals-Raiders.
0-2.
Raiders 0-2. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not looking good on my pick.
Yeah, you had high.
Yeah, I had high expectations for Raiders. I had high, especially they was up by 20 in this game. Like
Raider fashion, huh?
Bro, but the Raiders gonna Raider at the end of the day.
At the end of the day.
And I don't know what's going on, but you can't lose this game.
I think the Derek Carr era has to end.
They said Kyler Murray on that 2-point conversion. Was it the 2-point conversion where he ran 85 yards in
that dart to AJ Green?
No, when he ran in.
When he ran in.
He ran 85 yards on that play.
Yeah.
That was a 22-second play.
Yeah, that can't happen.
That can't happen,
because that's the game.
That's the game right there.
But that 2-point conversion, he hit AJ Green. That was crazy.
No, that's crazy. AJ Green, I got forever hopes for that man. All right, we need him in New England. Make him a wide receiver.
Might as well. He might as well go to Tampa.
We got a receivers retirement home, brother. Come over here and rejuvenate your career.
That would be a good look.
That'd be all right. Look, man, get you a ring on your way out.
What you offer the Cardinals? What would you a trade?
What, to come to
it got to be a trade.
It would be different.
Give him a 4th.
And in New England, and I trade a 5th. If I was Tampa, I would trade a 5th for AJ Green. If I'm New England, I'm trading a 7th.
A 7th?
Yeah. The reason is because New England don't give nobody nothing. Like, come on now. Matter of fact, the New England might not even trade a draft pick for AJ Green. I might give them cash considerations. And be like, brother, we keeping all our picks.
And a signed jersey.
By
who?
And Mike Vrabel. AJ Green, you get a signed Mike Vrabel jersey and preferred parking.
No, look. You get a signed Fred Taylor jersey.
You get a Lawrence Maroney. You get a signed Lawrence Maroney. Can't get you a Kevin Falk. I'm sorry, brother.
You can't. No.
You might get a Shane Vereen. We get you a signed Shane Vereen jersey and a 7th round pick, bro. I promise you, that's all we can do. You pushing my limits.
What about a signed Patriots Chad Johnson jersey?
No, it's not happening.
He wasn't Chad with y'all.
Chad played in the Super Bowl. You can't get that for AJ.
He got that one catch too.
Yeah, he had that one. Come on, now you can't get that for AJ. I give him a Eric Decker. He played on the practice squad. I give for AJ Green. Yes. The Bengals and the Cowboys. The Bengals cannot lose that game.
Cooper Rush is not bad.
He's not bad though, but I will tell you this: the Bengals do not care about Joe Burrow. They don't.
You want to know why?
They don't.
You want to know why?
Put your feelings to the side. Put how you
want
feel.
Me to be real?
Put how you
even
feel.
though I've been real, but
bro, put how you feel about Joe Burrow to the side. Let's be real.
I've been being real.
Let's be real. What's up with that offensive line? Can any quarterback win behind an offensive line like that?
They spent a lot of money on that O-line, though.
They overhauled it, and it's worse.
I don't know. Joe Burrow, that guy, figure it out. Y'all say that guy, figure it out. I don't want to hear it. He top 5, right? Some of y'all say top 3, right? He that guy, right? Figure it out.
He's not him to me.
Figure it out.
I think Joe Burrow is good, but
y'all was talking nasty last season, bro. Now y'all seeing the real.
Does it only bother you because he's in the same division?
No, I think he's trash.
Did you think he was trash coming out of college?
Thought he was alright.
So when did it change? So when he beat the Ravens twice, it changed, right?
No.
I'm starting to know.
No. You want to know what? You want to know what it is? He was talking so nasty. You feel me?
He was talking to him.
No, he's talking. He's doing the talking over here, cooking practice squad corners. You're not supposed to feel good about yourself.
So
you're supposed to do that. Is he not?
So what's the?
No, is he not? Answer the question. Is he not?
He is.
Okay.
So is the problem with the Bengals? Is it the offensive line or is it Joe Burrow?
It's both. It's both.
So, wait, how many times Lamar Jackson got sacked last year?
A lot.
Did they make the playoff?
No, he missed 6 games.
They was what was it 7-3?
8-3 before he got hurt.
You know what? Joe Burrow might have to figure it out. Look, look, man.
And I told you they're not making the playoffs.
What about the Cowboys? I don't think the Cowboys make the playoffs.
Nah.
I don't think the Cowboys make the playoffs because this next game, Jalen Hurts looked amazing last night.
Yeah.
The Eagles and the Vikings played. Kirk Cousins was Kirk Cousins. Just to be real with you, I think he gets a lot. I think I be feeling bad for him because I think like the worst stuff just happens to him. Open drops.
I'm not gonna hold you. I think Kirk Cousins is mid. I don't think he's that good. But it'd be a lot of drop passes. A lot of drops.
It's a lot of drops, and let's be real. If the problem is a lot of drops, and you think he's mid, and the organization obviously, I don't think they think he's Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers or one of those guys. So if that is the consensus, why do you give away Stephon Diggs?
I mean, but you get Justin Jefferson, so did you really lose?
Justin Jefferson and Adam Thielen is not as good as Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen, and Stephon Diggs.
But Stephon Diggs wanted out, so you had to figure out something. So if you trade Stephon Diggs, that might be an even trade. One of the most even trades I've ever seen.
Did they get Justin Jefferson off that?
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay.
It's a win-win both sides.
Honestly.
But when you got Adam Thielen on one side and Justin Jefferson on the other, well, Justin Jefferson.
Cook.
Yeah.
You got. Yeah. They got the weapons, but
he be having time.
This game wasn't more so about Kirk Cousins looking bad. It was about Jalen Hurts looking good. Jalen Hurts looked great, especially when. I mean, it's only been 2 weeks, but Jalen Hurts has looked great these first two weeks of the league.
First 2 weeks, is he in the top 10?
Of quarterbacks? I mean, if you just taken because if you're doing just first 2 weeks, if I've never seen football ever in my life, Tom Brady's not a top 10 quarterback.
Nah.
If you're just doing first 2 weeks,
he might be top 5.
I'd probably put
He might be fifth.
Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, Josh Allen, Joe Flacco making the top 10 for real. If we doing just first 2 weeks, do the first 2 weeks of the league and nothing else.
You want to know what bugged me right there? You didn't say that man's name.
The Lamar's top 5. But I'm talking about the people you're gonna be surprised to hear.
Yeah, Joe Flacco.
Joe
yeah,
Flacco,
he's been cooking.
Just the first 2 weeks, he looks great.
Yeah.
But Jalen Hurts looked amazing. He was 10 for 10 to start the game with like 154 yards and a bomb.
Yeah.
So I mean, he looked amazing. And I think the Eagles are gonna win that division.
I think so too.
I think they're gonna win that division. And if Dak Prescott is truly out 4 to 6 weeks, I think they're gonna run away with the division.
And the Giants is right behind them.
Yeah, and the Cowboys is gonna be fighting it out with the Commanders for the worst. It's a bad year for them. It's gonna be real for
You think Carson? What you
sell
think?
the team. Jerry Jones did sell the team. He James Dolan right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Jerry Jones might need to sell the team
Yeah.
and collect the fattest check he's ever received in his life. Anybody's ever received.
And you want to know the crazy thing about that? He's not even supposed to have a team. You know who's supposed to have a team? I was watching a Lakers doc. Supposed to be Jerry Buss.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I could have been a Cowboys fan.
Was never been a Cowboys
I might
fan.
have
But
been
it'll
Jerry.
be tolerable. It'll be tolerable.
If Jerry Buss was the owner, I'd have been like, hey, look how I over there in Dallas.
Hey, I was watching the doc. He'd
He'd probably moved him to LA. We might have for real been the If the Cowboys would have came to LA, that'd have been crazy.
because you know they're gonna have everybody.
What?
Everybody.
You got the biggest team, but you moved them to LA?
Yeah. Jerry Buss was supposed to be the owner of
Name
the
something about
Cowboys,
Dallas.
bro.
Other than the Cowboys, just name something about Dallas. What you know about Dallas? Turkey leg nut.
Mark Cuban.
Bro, just named another sports franchise. Don't nobody know nothing about Dallas. Come on now. But you put them in LA. We got In-N-Out Burger. All right? In-N-Out Burger, the Lakers, and the Cowboys might have been a problem if Jerry Buss would have got that.
Yeah. That's crazy, huh? I didn't know that either.
I didn't know that, bruh. And then what was turning into be the best team in the league, and I don't think it's even close. The Bills obliterated the Titans last night. The Bills obliterated the Titans. It wasn't close at one point in time. Stephon Diggs looked like Randy Moss in 2007 when they used to play the Bills. Like, he looked amazing.
He hit the
3 tubs, genuine dance on him.
That might be celebration of the year.
We're going to wait till Odell come back.
It's early.
I think Odell going to have something for him, but
But the genuine dance, that was crazy.
is Josh Allen the best quarterback in the league?
First 2 weeks? First 2 weeks, yeah.
I mean, if you could argue going back to the playoffs. If you count the playoffs,
First 2 weeks.
count the playoffs too.
First 2 weeks.
I count the playoffs. If you count the playoffs first 2 weeks, Josh Allen is the best quarterback in the league.
I like Josh Allen.
Yeah, and especially since he struggled his first 2 years, and he's coming into that. He's coming into that natural.
I mean, when you get Stephon Diggs over there, it make life a lot easier.
Stephon Diggs did change life over there.
I wish, even though Rashad Bateman looked like he could be a number one.
Rashad Bateman is looking crazy.
And I've been saying that.
You have been saying that.
I've been on the Rashad Bateman train for a while, but I feel like the Ravens just don't care about the receiver position.
They haven't.
Never have.
They haven't. I don't think
But
they have.
they did give Flacco and Anquan Bolden.
And Steve Smith Sr.
Yeah,
No, Steve Smith Sr. The year he tore his Achilles, right?
Came back.
Screw the comeback. The year he tore his Achilles, he looked amazing.
Yeah, he did.
He looked amazing.
Yeah, he did.
So I mean,
I have a Ravens Steve Smith Sr.
As
jersey.
you
Actually,
should.
yeah.
as you should. Steve Smith Sr. is one of my favorite receivers of all time. But the Bills looked amazing for week 1. They look amazing again. I anticipate they're gonna look amazing next week, and they're gonna look amazing when they see the Ravens.
No, we're gonna hand them their first L.
Yeah, what's the final score?
Because
Because we ain't gonna film another episode until after that game. So what's the final score?
I think Josh Allen gonna struggle that game. I think Lamar gonna have a crazy game. I say 31-17.
A blowout. That's basically a blowout.
31-17.
Oh,
You know, Lamar throws for 300, runs for 78. Throws 3 tugs, run for 1.
Oh, so it's easy.
Yeah.
It's easy work.
Yeah.
Are we changing awards? MVP is.
I said Lamar Jackson.
You said MVP was Lamar Jackson at the start of the season?
But I said if I could say somebody else.
Somebody else, you said Josh Allen. You did say Josh Allen. I said comeback player of the year was Christian McCaffrey. I might have to change it to Jalen Hurts. I might have to change it to Jalen Hurts.
Who did I say? I think I said Marlon Humphrey, huh?
Or
no, I said J.K.
Yeah, you did. You said Raven. You said Raven comeback player of the year.
J.K. Dobbins comeback.
I might have to do it to. I might have to change it to Jalen Hurts because Jalen Hurts has been amazing. He might not win the MVP, but I think he's going to be good enough to be a Pro Bowler.
It is early though.
Yeah, it's early, but I think even right now, I think Jalen Hurts is going to be a Pro Bowl player.
Like it's early, so I still believe in my picks.
Super Bowl is still looking like. I think it's still going to be Bucks and Bills.
In Lamar, I trust.
If you had to pick somebody other than Lamar?
In Lamar, I trust.
If you had to pick a team other than the Ravens?
In Lamar, I trust. He gonna win the Super Bowl, get $300 million guaranteed. Life is
$300 million?
You heard what I said. MVP, get a ring, Super Bowl. He gonna get league MVP, Super Bowl MVP.
He gonna have one of them like Jordan 97 or not 92 years
Crazy.
Olympic champion.
And he's
one of them Bron 2012.
And he might have if he win one, he might just run off 3 straight.
Lamar gonna run off 3 straight with that defense?
It's gonna get better.
With that defense?
It's gonna get better.
Gar High School can score 14 on the Ravens defense now.
That defense had a real bad second half, but it won't look like that again. Marcus Williams look amazing. 3 picks in the first 2 games. EDC, I like that pickup.
We gonna see.
Brady versus Lamar.
Brady, that's your Super Bowl pick?
Yeah, Brady passes the torch. I think I said that in episode 2.
You did say that. You did say Brady's gonna pass the torch. Right now we are compiling a list of our own NFL 100 because there's a specific player that I think got hoed by the league. 2 of them. One of them, everybody knows. Terrell Owens.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Terrell Owens.
He's a top 2 receiver ever, bro.
Come on now. Like,
if we being for real.
Like, bro, so we're going to be releasing our own top 100. We're going to shoot another episode in about 2 weeks. I don't know where. We might be on Mars. Abu Dhabi. Backboard. Who knows where we could be? We could be anywhere, bro. We could be anywhere. We got another episode coming in 2 weeks.
I wish you was coming to be more.
When you gonna be? You gonna be at the Ravens game?
Week 5 against the Bengals.
You gonna go see
see Mid Burrow up close and personal. Up close and person, Mid Burrow.
You gonna be what I was at the Lakers. The Ravens gonna get that little L. That's your first time at the stadium?
I'm 2-0 at Raven games.
That's your first time at the stadium, though?
Yeah.
You gonna see the Ray statue? But yeah, that's episode 3, man. We gonna wrap it up. You got any more thoughts? Closing thoughts?
No, I think we covered everything. We didn't. The Giants look amazing.
No, the Giants.
That defense look crazy.
The Giants actually really do look good, and I really hope that Saquon Barkley can piece it together and keep it healthy.
He's surprising me.
If Saquon Barkley can keep it healthy, that's the problem. He's not surprising me. If he's healthy, that's surprising me.
Because I think last episode I said it was cooked, or was that Zeke? I probably said they both cooked. Zeke is cooked. Saquon Barkley is surprising me.
Yeah,
right
so
now.
if he can keep it healthy, they're gonna look all right. But that's it. Cam,
Motorfly guy.
and we out.
body wet, give a dog a bone. I just click, clack, get the strap, put it to your dome. On the internet, they talking.